Europe stands at a crossroads. The continent, rich in history and diverse in culture, is now facing a pivotal moment that will shape its future for generations to come. The decisions made today will echo through the corridors of time, influencing the geopolitical landscape of tomorrow. The old certainties, the reliance on traditional alliances are being challenged. The post-World War II order, which saw the formation of NATO and other key alliances, provided a sense of security and stability. However, the dynamics of global power are shifting and Europe must adapt to these changes. Russia's aggression in Ukraine has shattered the illusion of lasting peace. The conflict has not only brought devastation to Ukraine, but has also sent shockwaves throughout Europe. It has underscored the fragility of peace and the need for a robust and proactive defense strategy. In response, a new era in European defense is dawning, marked by a renewed emphasis on self-reliance, strategic autonomy, and the strengthening of regional alliances. European nations are investing more in their defense capabilities, conducting joint military exercises and fostering closer cooperation among themselves. Sweden, a nation long known for its neutrality, is at the forefront of this transformation. Historically, Sweden has maintained a stance of non-alignment, choosing to stay out of military alliances. However, the changing security landscape has prompted a re-evaluation of this position. The deployment of its advanced Gripen fighter jets to Poland, a NATO ally, is a powerful symbol of this shift, reflecting a continent determined to forge its own path in an increasingly uncertain world. This move signifies not just a commitment to collective security, but also a recognition of the need for a more integrated and resilient European defense posture. As Europe navigates these turbulent times, the steps taken today will lay the foundation for a more secure and united future. In a move that has sent ripples across the geopolitical landscape, Sweden has deployed 6 of its cutting-edge Saab JAS-39 Gripen fighter jets to Malbork, Poland. This deployment, the first of its kind since Sweden joined NATO in 2024, is a testament to Sweden's commitment to collective defense and a clear signal to Russia that its aggression will be met with unwavering resolve. These aren't just any jets. The Gripen, renowned for its advanced capabilities and adaptability, is particularly well suited to counter the threats posed by Russia. For decades, Sweden adhered to a policy of neutrality, maintaining a stance that kept it out of major military alliances and conflicts. This policy was deeply rooted in the nation's history and identity, allowing Sweden to focus on internal development and diplomatic efforts. Charting a course independent of major military alliances, Sweden prided itself on its ability to mediate and offer humanitarian aid in global conflicts. This approach fostered a sense of security and stability within the region. However, Russia's invasion of Ukraine shattered this long-held stance. The aggressive actions taken by Russia in 2022 were a stark reminder of the volatile nature of global politics and the potential threats that lay just beyond Sweden's borders. The illegal annexation of Crimea in 2014 was a warning sign, signaling a shift in Russia's foreign policy and military ambitions. This event raised alarms across Europe, but Sweden continued to hold on to its neutral stance, hoping diplomacy would prevail. But the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022 made it abundantly clear that neutrality was no longer a viable option in the face of such blatant aggression. The images of destruction and the plight of Ukrainian refugees resonated deeply with the Swedish public and policymakers. Sweden, along with its neighbour Finland, made the historic decision to join NATO, marking a significant shift in the region's security landscape. This decision was not made lightly, but it was seen as a necessary step to ensure the safety and sovereignty of both nations. By joining NATO, Sweden and Finland bolstered the alliance's presence in Northern Europe, sending a powerful message of deterrence to Moscow. This move also strengthened the collective defense capabilities of NATO, ensuring that any threat to one member would be met with a unified response. Sweden's commitment to European security goes beyond its symbolic entry into NATO. The nation is undertaking a comprehensive rearmament program, dramatically increasing its military spending to address the evolving security landscape. With a planned increase from just over 2% to 3.5% of GDP by 2035, Sweden is effectively tripling its defense budget. This investment will not only modernize Sweden's armed forces, but also bolster its ability to contribute to NATO operations and deter potential adversaries. Section 5, the Gripen advantage, tailored to counter Russian threats. The Gripen, designed by Swedish aerospace giant Saab, is often described as a pocket-sized powerhouse. Don't let its size fool you. This agile, versatile aircraft packs a punch, incorporating cutting-edge technology and a design philosophy that prioritizes adaptability and cost-effectiveness. These attributes make it ideally suited to counter the specific threats posed by Russia, particularly in the challenging operational environment of the Baltic Sea region. Section 6. Operational flexibility, the Gripen's edge in a high-threat environment. One of the Gripen's standout features is its operational flexibility. Unlike many modern fighter jets that require long, well-maintained runways, the Gripen can operate from dispersed locations, including stretches of highway. This capability is crucial in a conflict scenario where airbases are likely to be among the first targets. Furthermore, the Gripen boasts lower maintenance requirements compared to some of its counterparts, meaning it can spend more time in the air ready to respond to threats. Section 7. Strategic independence. Europe charts its own course. Sweden's decision to bolster its military capabilities is not an isolated incident. Across Europe, there's a growing recognition that the continent needs to take greater responsibility for its own defense. The perceived unpredictability of the United States under previous administrations, coupled with the evolving security landscape, has prompted a reassessment of long-held assumptions about transatlantic defense guarantees. Section 8. A continent rearms the push for European defense cooperation. This shift towards strategic independence is manifesting in several ways, including increased defense spending across Europe, a renewed focus on developing and procuring European-made defense systems, and strengthened defense cooperation among EU member states. The goal is not to supplant NATO, but to complement and strengthen it, ensuring that Europe has the capacity to act decisively when necessary, independently or in concert with its allies. Section 9, a new chapter for NATO European defense, takes center stage. The arrival of Swedish Gripen jets in Poland marks a significant chapter in the evolution of European defense. This event is not just a symbolic gesture, but a concrete step towards enhancing the collective security of the region. The Gripen jets, known for their advanced technology and versatility, are a testament to the high standards of European engineering and military capability. Their deployment in Poland is a strategic move aimed at strengthening the eastern flank of NATO and ensuring a rapid response capability in case of any threats. This move also signifies the deepening military cooperation between Sweden and Poland, two nations committed to safeguarding their sovereignty and contributing to regional stability. It underscores the growing prominence of European-made defense systems and highlights the commitment of European nations to invest in their security. European defense manufacturers are now at the forefront, producing cutting-edge technology that rivals the best in the world. From advanced missile systems to state-of-the-art fighter jets, the European defense industry is booming. This growth is fueled by a collective understanding that a strong defense is essential for peace and stability. The European Union, through various initiatives and funding programs, is playing a crucial role in fostering this development, ensuring that member states have access to the best possible defense equipment. This shift towards greater European responsibility within NATO is not a threat to the alliance, but rather a necessary adaptation to a changing world. As global dynamics evolve, so too must the strategies and structures of international alliances. European nations are taking on more significant roles within NATO, not to undermine the alliance, but to strengthen it. Joint military exercises and training programs are becoming more frequent, fostering a spirit of unity and cooperation among member states. Military leaders from different countries are working closely together, sharing knowledge and expertise to build a more resilient and responsive NATO. By bolstering their own capabilities and working more closely together, European nations are ensuring that NATO remains the most successful military alliance in history, capable of confronting the challenges of the 21st century. The integration of advanced military technology, coupled with a renewed focus on collaboration, is paving the way for a more secure and stable Europe. As European countries continue to invest in their defense, they are not only protecting their own borders, but also contributing to the collective security of the entire NATO alliance. This proactive approach is essential in a world where threats are constantly evolving, and the need for a strong, united front has never been more critical.